Hello, it's Jacob here on Owen Finance, your gateway to collectible investments, but also smarter and sharper financial insights and the ever-evolving world of crypto. Ready to level up your financial game? Let's dive in. The Rolex Daytona is an icon in the world of luxury watches, a masterpiece with a fascinating story of evolution, innovation, and cultural significance. Its journey began in the early 1960s, a time when Rolex was already a prestigious name in horology. The Daytona was originally created to cater to professional racing drivers, combining precision, endurance, and elegance. Its development came during an era when motorsport was gaining immense popularity and the need for an accurate chronograph, one that could measure elapsed time during races, became evident. Rolex seized the opportunity to create a tool that not only served this functional purpose, but also elevated it into a status symbol. Initially launched in 1963 as the Rolex Cosmograph, the Daytona's roots were deeply intertwined with racing, but it wasn't an immediate success. Early versions of the Daytona were slow to gain traction, partly due to their utilitarian design and partly due to the dominance of other competitors in the chronograph space. However, the true genius of the Daytona lay in Rolex's relentless pursuit of improvement and innovation, which, over time, would transform it into one of the most coveted watches in the world. The development of the Daytona saw numerous key innovations. The early models, known as pre-Daytonas, featured manual winding movements, requiring wearers to wind them daily. While this was the standard of the time, it was also seen as a drawback by many. But Rolex, known for its precision and quality, was not content with stagnation. In the 1980s, the Daytona received one of its most significant upgrades, the introduction of the automatic movement. This was a game changer for the watch industry. Rolex initially used the Zenith L Primero movement, a highly respected automatic chronograph caliber, but the brand went a step further by modifying it to meet their stringent standards. This ensured that the Daytona became more reliable, durable, and accurate, truly reflecting the brand's commitment to excellence. As the Daytona evolved, it also adapted to the changing needs of the market. Early models were primarily steel, designed for functionality. Over time, Rolex expanded its offerings to include precious metals such as gold and platinum, as well as diamond set versions, elevating the watch from a professional tool to a luxury item. This ability to cater to both the professional and the luxury market is one of the Daytona's greatest achievements. It straddles the line between form and function, ensuring that it remains relevant in both realms. One of the most critical milestones in the Daytona's history was its association with the legendary actor and racing enthusiast, Paul Newman. In the 1970s, Paul Newman was often seen wearing a Daytona, particularly a reference model that featured a unique dial design. Over time, this specific model became known as the Paul Newman Daytona, and its connection to the actor added an immense cultural cachet to the watch. Decades later, in 2017, Paul Newman's own Daytona sold at auction for a record-breaking $17.8 million, further solidifying the watch's status as one of the most valuable timepieces ever made. The Daytona's expansion beyond the racetrack into the luxury market wasn't just a matter of material upgrades. Rolex's marketing strategy was instrumental in positioning the Daytona as a symbol of achievement, adventure, and exclusivity. The brand has always been adept at storytelling, and the Daytona's association with high-performance sports, particularly Formula One and endurance racing, created a narrative that appealed to both watch enthusiasts and the broader public. The visual identity of the Daytona evolved over time, but its core remained constant: sleek, timeless, and instantly recognizable. Its dials, bezels, and case design became iconic in their own right, forming the blueprint for what a luxury chronograph should look like. Memorable marketing campaigns further enhanced the Daytona's mystique. Rolex's sponsorship of key sporting events like the 24 Hours of Le Mans, as well as its role as the official timekeeper of prestigious racing circuits, tied the Daytona to moments of triumph and endurance. Rolex's slogan, "A crown for every achievement," resonated with those who saw the watch not just as a timekeeping device, but as a symbol of personal success and perseverance. The Daytona became a watch for those who had made it, whether in sports, business, or life in general. In terms of cultural significance, the Daytona's impact is hard to overstate. It has been worn by celebrities, athletes, and world leaders, cementing its place in popular culture. Its presence in movies, red carpets, and iconic photographs has made it a staple of luxury fashion. Moreover, its connection to historical events, such as its association with the space race and automotive milestones, has given the watch an almost mythic quality. It represents not just a product, but a piece of history that collectors and enthusiasts deeply treasure. However, the Daytona's journey hasn't been without challenges. One of the main hurdles it faced was the rise of quartz technology in the 1970s, which revolutionized the watch industry by offering more accurate and affordable timepieces. Rolex, while initially hesitant to embrace quartz, remained committed to mechanical watchmaking, a decision that allowed it to maintain its identity and appeal to purists. This dedication to craftsmanship, even in the face of technological upheaval, ultimately paid off as the demand for high-end mechanical watches rebounded in the 1990s and beyond. Controversies have also dotted the Daytona's history. Issues of scarcity, particularly with some of its limited edition models, have led to frustrations among collectors. Rolex has been notoriously secretive about its production numbers, and this sense of exclusivity has created a secondary market where prices often soar far beyond the original retail price. The waiting list for a new Daytona can be years long, which has only added to the watch's allure, but has also raised questions about Rolex's business practices. Nevertheless, the brand has weathered these storms by maintaining its reputation for quality and prestige. Technological innovation has always been at the heart of the Daytona's success. In recent years, Rolex has continued to refine its movements, introducing in-house calibers like the 4130, which features improved power reserve and precision. These advancements ensure that the Daytona remains at the forefront of horological excellence, even as new technologies and trends emerge. Furthermore, Rolex has embraced sustainability, using materials like oyster steel and incorporating eco-friendly practices in its manufacturing processes, aligning the brand with modern values of responsibility and longevity. Today, the Rolex Daytona stands as one of the most sought-after watches on the market. It continues to receive accolades for its design, functionality, and craftsmanship. Recent models, such as those featuring ceramic bezels and enhanced waterproof capabilities, have kept the watch relevant in an ever-changing market. The Daytona's future seems secure, with Rolex continually pushing the boundaries of watchmaking while staying true to the traditions that have made the Daytona a legend. As for what lies ahead, Rolex is likely to continue innovating while preserving the timeless qualities that have made the Daytona so beloved. The brand's ability to adapt to market demands, coupled with its dedication to craftsmanship, suggests that the Daytona will remain a symbol of luxury, performance, and exclusivity for generations to come. Challenges may arise, such as increased competition or shifts in consumer preferences, but if history is any indication, the Rolex Daytona will continue to thrive, evolve, and captivate the imaginations of watch lovers worldwide. Finally, a few little-known facts about the Daytona add another layer of intrigue to its legacy. For example, while many assume the name Daytona came about due to its association with the Daytona International Speedway, Rolex only added this name to the dial in 1965, 2 years after its initial release. Also, some of the rarest Daytona models feature exotic dials with colorful accents, which were initially unpopular but are now highly prized by collectors. Moreover, Rolex has maintained a tradition of subtle innovation, making small but significant changes to the Daytona's design over the decades, ensuring that each model stands out while retaining its core identity. In summary, the Rolex Daytona is far more than just a watch. It is a symbol of achievement, precision, and timeless elegance. Its history, development, and cultural significance have made it a cornerstone of the luxury watch industry, and its future looks just as bright. Whether on the wrist of a racing legend or a discerning collector, the Daytona continues to embody the spirit of performance and sophistication.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to support us. If you are interested in our premium content, please also visit our Patreon. You can find the link in the description. Thank you and take care of yourself and your finances.